Welcome to Transformers, the podcast about how business people and policymakers are creating a sustainable future. I'm your host, Kai Embren.
Really big changes happening now, particularly in China, where expertise from Scandinavia is through C40 has been helping Chinese cities redesign their coal-fired district heating systems, first to massively improve the efficiency, reduce the coal consumption, but then to work out how to shift to renewable energy. And given that the vast majority of district heating is in China, the vast majority of construction is in China, this is really important for the whole world.
Tornadoes take 3 years to change. Every single one of my changes that I've created in China, whether it's revolutionize the electrical grid by introducing smart grid, or creating the first eco-city classes for mayors, which I've taught personally 1,000 mayors across China, or catalyzing clean energy in 2007.
All political parties in the city council share the same values and the same vision.
In a new way of culture of politics in Delhi, how they can prevent corruption and introduce services, basic services, equitable and affordable. In the US, you will see from Hawaii to Ann Arbor, our leaders bringing how local governments in the US will continue to keep the bar high, and this time a bit more better with the federal government. And in the global south, again in Latin America, we are proud to have Recife, the first city declaring climate emergency, climate neutrality, and now having a youngest mayor in the Brazilian capital. So plenty of examples are on the ground.
The size of just the carbon sink we can create in one of our plants in Stockholm is considerable. 800,000 tons per year, which is equal to all the CO2 emissions from car traffic in Stockholm during 1 year.
We were the first area in Malmö who wrote a climate contract between our electrical company E.ON and our water supplying company, which is the municipal water supplying company, and property owner BID Sofielund and Malmö City.
We can see that if the politicians set up high goals and long-term goals, they attract the best civil servants, they attract the companies, they attract the university, and then they start working together, and then they can achieve something, really high goals. And
there are things in the pipeline which, could be part of that transition, which actually brings together the employment, socioeconomic development agenda and the climate agenda in a very, very strong way. But we're not quite there. We're feeling our way, and we need to go fast. This is a challenge.
To succeeding with change is to be brave enough to fail, and to be wise enough to change it next time, to do something different, to learn. I think, and dialogue and participation from citizens is one of those things that we have been working with for a long time and change along the way.
You need a new type of, I would not say use the word institution, but a new type of arena where you can bring those stakeholders to the table. And I remember I've been in so many meetings with mayors around the world, and they say, there's coming this innovation, this technology, then the company's knocking on my door, and they want to sell this technology to the cities, but it needs to be integrated in the system, right? The cities has a lot of, it will never work this way. So you need to work together in a new way, and you need to be at the table. Of course, the government, the local government, or the decision makers on the public sector, but then also the private sector and the financial institution, but also the academia, I would say, supporting elements around this ecosystem.